another vlog episode. So this vlog will start just a little bit differently. This week was a little bit of an interesting week. The week started out, I went to view some properties, and this was a property in downtown Durham. I oftentimes love to preview properties so I'll know what to share with my buyers, what things are looking like as far as price points, as far as interior design, what are the finishes, what are the things so I can be on the top of the market trends. And so that's what I did on today. And next you will see, I believe, snippets of the cooking class I hosted this week. And I love that each cooking class gets better and better. And so this week we hosted another sushi making classes in downtown Raleigh, and it was a success. So you'll see a little bit more clips of that, and I will see you face to face in just a moment. All right, guys, good morning, or good evening, or good night. Welcome to another vlog. I am Charlese J. If you do not know who I am, I want to welcome you to another episode of this vlog. I am a child of God. I am a woman of God, but also I am an event planner and what else? Event planner and real estate agent and just creative businesswoman, all of the things. But today, I am going to start a new vlog. And so today, what I'm about to do now is go to an open house. We'll be hosting an open house. So we'll walk you through that. And then I have another cooking class tomorrow. I'm not too sure if I showed you montage scenes to start off this vlog with the cooking class that we did last night. And then we have one on Sunday. And so after our cooking class today, we're gonna go to the store, prep, get all the stuff for that class. And it's gonna be a new class tomorrow that I'll be releasing, so I'm excited about that. We're gonna be making gnocchi. Gnocchi's like a little pasta like made with potato and all that type of stuff. But before we go to the open house, I have to stop at the office to print out some things for the open house to get ready for that. So I'm gonna go over there, head to the open house, go to run some errands. And I actually want to get a new work bag too, because I feel like I need to treat myself to that, because baby, this work bag is not work bagging. It's not giving me the compartmentalization that I need. And yeah, you know, it's interesting. Y'all know I love to do these vlogs, but I also like to give you a little bit of depth and like give you messages, because messages just kind of flow out of me. And so it's interesting. Yesterday, I was at work and I was checking out somebody, and she had all these belongings in her hand, and one of the belongings, she didn't realize it was there. It was something that she needed to purchase and have it rung up, but she had been holding it so long. This is what she said. She said, sometimes you can be holding something so long it becomes a part of you. And instantly in that moment, I said, oh, girl, you just said a word. She said she started getting chills. And I said, it's amazing how truth comes in the most basic, common, everyday moments. It is very true. You can be carrying something so long that it's become a part of you. You can be carrying dysfunction so long that it's become a part of you. You don't know that it's dysfunctional. You can be carrying a mentality so long that it's become a part of you, and you don't know that it's a toxic mentality. You can be carrying something so long it becomes so much a part of you, but you don't know that it's actually something that you were never meant to pick up. First and foremost, it was never something that was supposed to become a part of you, right? And also just on the back end of things, we come into this world, we're sinful creatures in broken bodies, and some of us come into lineages and some things that have been because there's baggage that's been part of our family. It literally cycles to us, and so we don't necessarily recognize until we have a moment of awakening and epiphany, like, oh man, these are things that I've had for so long, but just because I had it for so long does not mean that it is good. Just because you had that man for so long does not mean that he is good. Just because you had that job for so long does not mean it is good. It just becomes a part of you, a routine. And I think one of the most dangerous, one of the most beneficial things to humans is routine. And one of the most dangerous things is routine and cycle. And so we always should bring ourselves and have retrospection and just analyze. I think the more you're able to really analyze and look into yourself is the start of when you can really start making some changes. But I think a lot of people, we as humans don't want to look within ourselves, because then it's like, what do we do with what we look into ourselves with? And that's where the good news of Jesus Christ comes into. Because not only do you see yourself, not only do you see your flawed nature, there is a good news, there's a good hope that you don't have to stay stuck. These burdens that may be more powerful than you, very much so, more powerful than you, because of the power of Jesus Christ and the Holy Spirit, the greatest spirit, the most powerful frequency, the most powerful vibe, the most powerful spirit, the most powerful aura get up inside of you, that these burdens and these things that have been long a part of you can be broken by the power of Jesus Christ. And that's the good news. But yeah, I gotta get out of here, y'all. Let's roll to the office, roll to the open house, roll to our errands, and we'll see where the rest of the day takes us. I think I might want to treat myself. I didn't treat myself this weekend. I like to do something small for myself. Not necessarily have to be small, but just to kind of treat myself so I don't feel like I'm running on a hamster wheel and not being taken care of. So that's what's going on today. I'll see y'all in a bit. It's a beautiful home. I guess I'll show you guys. I took some video footage, so I'll show you guys a little bit of montage of the space. This is in Raleigh, but actually closer to the Garner area. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths at $475,000. It is on a golf course, in a golf course community. Tennis courts, swimming pools, 2,822 square feet, built in 2002. And so this is a lovely home if you are looking to move in the Raleigh Garner area. Shoot me a message. By the time you guys see this, it may or may not still be on the market. So, all right. So actually, let me walk you through This is the living room. Formal dining room area. You also have a sitting room there, or a den little area. It is 2 stories. There's a 2-car garage. The outside area of this home is a huge selling point. I'm going to show you guys the kitchen. That's kitchen. We have a full walk-in pantry here. There is a half bath downstairs. That's awesome. 2 full bathrooms upstairs, and the washer and dryer room there. And I'll show you guys the outdoor. Pardon me. I feel like I should just probably leave this open for now. All right, so this is our outdoor area. How beautiful. There is a separate storage facility, so that comes, of course, with the house. Outdoor area, beautiful deck awning. There you go. Furniture is negotiable. Like I mentioned, it is on the golf course, so that is a plus. And at this price point, within the past 6 months, there's been quite a bit of activity. I guess I'll take you guys upstairs. Y'all want to go upstairs? Let's go. So yes, there's been quite a bit of activity in the past 6 months in this community alone. So when you come upstairs, you come up into a loft area. I think that is a great area, because sometimes you come in, you either come straight into a wall or walk into a room. Here's one room. This is 4 bedrooms, 1 bathroom there. Here we go. Here's a bedroom. Another bedroom, or you can turn it into an office space like they've done. Yes, like they have done. And so let's show you the master. Let's get into this master. This master is almost 300 square feet, 296, around 296 to be exact. So you have a full sitting room there, beautiful space, and you walk in to your bathroom. Soaking tub, 2 sinks. Still also have a shower. We have a closet there, water closet with your toilet, and beautiful, beautiful walk-in closet. All right, so I'm gonna head back downstairs now. I am gonna head back downstairs now and just kind of wait around. It is around 1:30, well, probably like 1:37 at this point. And our open house is until 3, so just be down here waiting. Okay. Okay, guys. The open house is done. Let me just say, you just never know what a moment is really about. Like, so this is my first open house. Let me actually stop the car. Hold on. So I can make sure y'all can hear me clearly. This is my first open house that I've done in a little bit. I think this is the first of the year, actually. Sorry, guys. Let me get myself together. And I'm going to keep this recording because this is the real. I should have did this before I got on the camera. And I'm going to do that eventually one of these days. But, so we had an open house. And one other newer agent, she shadowed me. And you just really never know what a moment is really curated for, right? I came to this open house, you know, maybe thinking that there'll be clients coming in that I can, you know, sell the home and be an influx of clients. And it really should be, because this property is priced really well in a good area. But what this moment was really about was more of a divine encounter with someone. And in this open house, what we did was, essentially it was almost like a consultation. It was me assisting this new agent. We recorded a video, her very first video. And when I say, she did an amazing job. We talk about fear. Fear is one of those things we talked about the earlier part of the vlog, blog, right? We talked about at the top of the blog, about how some things that be a part of you so long that you feel like it's become a part of you, right? That's how fear is. We are fearful of certain things for so long that it becomes a part of us. And so we were coming against those fears, coming against those limitations, and it felt so gratifying, so fulfilling. There was not one person that walked through these doors. It was not one person that came to this open house. But I think this is also a message. What is this moment curated for? There's a purpose in every single moment, whether we decipher it or not. As I'm watching this young lady, I don't know if it's her sister or daughter, they're like walking and like playing around. I see that in my video, in my rearview mirror. We don't know what each moment is really curated for, right? This moment, if I got lost in the expectation that this was going to be an open house, it's going to be full and packed of people, I would have missed the real opportunity here, which was really to empower a new agent and for her to even, you know, give me words of affirmation and to confirm me in certain things. And so we are always at a point of exchange. And every moment there's an opportunity for exchange, an exchange between heaven and earth, what we can receive from God in the moment, but and also an exchange from human to human. And so oftentimes we get lost in those things of this world that don't really matter, our own expectations, through selfishness, through greed, through all these different things that really block us from seeing the beauty of a moment. And if I would have gotten lost in, oh, okay, well, who's coming to this open house, or what is it in this for me, I would have missed the opportunity of exchange. I want you to ask yourself, what in the moments that you are in, how can you be more present to the moments of what the moment is really for? what this moment is really supposed to bring you, how can you be more aware? And so we also talk about at the top of the vlog how there are bad things that become. I actually want to sit this up. My arm hurts so bad. Let me sit this here. There are bad things that, become such a part of us, But let's talk about the good things. And so there are certain things, there's certain giftings and certain traits that you've been carrying around that have been in you for some time. But because they become such a good part of you, it's not that you don't know it's there. It's like you don't really fully appreciate that it's there. Because it's like somebody, even like in relationships, this is why relationships, they go through cycles, right? You have to like reignite the flame. You have to remember the good times. You have to always remind yourself of who that person is and the times, all it, like it's a remembrance type of thing, right? Because somebody can be with you. I don't know why I always do this. I guess whenever he comes, whenever, but right now my spirit is not even on that wave. But it's like somebody can be around you for so long and become such a part of you that you lose the appreciation of it, right? That's just something, that's our human nature. Anything that you're around for a lot of time, you don't appreciate as much. And so there are some things, good things that are within you that because they've been within you, you've been with it for years upon years, and you have lost the respect, the gratitude, the admiration of that thing because it's always been there. And so my word to you, there are some negative things that you need to stop carrying that no longer need to be a part of you. But there are some good things within you. This is twofold. That's why messages, even when I listen to messages now, my understanding of things are just kind of like, it's not even on the same bandwidth, because I understand, like, that's another message for another day. Let me finish this thought. That there are some good things that are in you that you have been carrying around, and you've lost the appreciation for. Your gift of speaking, your gift of lifting people up, your gift of crocheting, your gift of writing. These are things that you've been carrying over time, all your life, and you lost the respect for it. You lost the admiration for it. But sometimes there are moments that God will set up as points of exchange to remind you of how precious what you carry is. To remind you of how precious what you carry is. And so today was that point of exchange. I was able to empower her, and she was also able to empower me and to affirm what I have. Because sometimes, talking and things like this is not something that's, yes, let me just say, social media in its start, like I was kind of very timid with it. But like speaking, I've always naturally been a great speaker, right? I've always known how to put words together. And so to be in this presence, to be in this moment for her to remind me of the precious gift that I have, but also then to encourage her of the precious gift that she has, that she is cultivating right now, was beautiful. And so what do these moments try to really teach you? And that's it. I'm hungry, y'all. I feel like I deserve to treat myself. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to treat myself to a little food. I actually saw like this peach cobbler factory, and I'm not really eating desserts right now, but I might just go to pop over there to get a review for content purposes for y'all. So I might go over there. Oh, I really want to clean my car too. So let's just do this. So the objective, now that I gave y'all a sermon, okay, give you a word. Let's get into the like daily. I mean, that is daily. I do get words of daily, but now let's shift over to what we're really going to do today. Not that, y'all know what I'm saying. So we did the open house. Now I'm going to get me some food. I'm actually going to look and see if there's some other places locally that I should check out, or I might just grab something quick. Check the Cheesecake Factory. I got to still go to the store to get a couple things for the cooking class. Luckily, tomorrow's cooking class is small, which is actually pretty good, because I can kind of like, this is my test run of this new cooking thing that I'm doing. All right, so I'm trying to think, do I want to try something new today, or go someplace that I know? I could do the all-you-can-eat sushi spot, but I don't think, every time I eat there, I get so full and bloated I can't do anything else, and I want to go to sleep. So I'll probably try something new here. But I am going to walk you guys through. Before I do that, I'm going to write a list. Sometimes my mind will start to get flooded with all the things I do. I just write it out in a list. Like, okay, I need to go to the store. I'm going to go to the Peach Cheesecake Factory just to clear it out of my mind. I'm going to write it down. And then I know I got to go to Aldi's. I put that on my list. I actually feel like I want to vacuum my car. And I got quarters. So I might do that on the list. So I'm going to write it out, get that together, and then go to the next thing. And I'll see you there.
I'm Ursula, and I'm here to give a big shout out to Charlese. She has been super helpful for me starting out on recording myself for my own business, and I think she is absolutely fantastic. She was very helpful in keeping me on track, as well as giving me that big push in order to take the big step. She's fantastic, and if you want to work with her, please do.
Okay, guys, I am back. I know that was probably the quickest intermission. That can work right there. Let's do it. Stay right there. All right, give me a glow. So, I really do. You know what I miss? As you guys know, I have taken up a part-time job, and my schedule has gotten a little bit more, right? And so, y'all know I used to take my days and really just kind of be led by the Lord and work and like go on these little trips. Not trips like trips, but like, say I'll go to a new place and I'll just sit in there, and I need to vacuum this car. It is bad in here. I would just go and sit in places and go and find new cafes and go to a hotel, sit in their lobby and work. Like, I miss that type of, I know my season is shifting a little bit, and that's what I'm also learning, to respect and to value each season, because it's going to look different. So right now, that's kind of what I'm on. But I told you guys, and we're still going to go to the Peach Cheesecake Factory type of thing. Earlier today, I was like, oh, it would be nice to have like a Harris Teeter type of thing, which is kind of like a little bit of a thought. Maybe get like a tuna salad sub situation, because let me tell you, Harris Teeter has a great little sandwich bar. And the fact I get a little tuna sandwich. Oh, that's the thing. He didn't cut it in half for me. That's one of the things I probably should have asked. All right, hold on. Let me get this bag so I can stop making a mess, girl, because this car is... I hope people don't judge me by my car, because literally this car is crazy. It's not too crazy, but because I'm an event planner, because I'm a real estate agent, like, it's just a lot of things that go on in this car. And I hope you guys are able to hear me clearly. If you can't, just kind of like, I know your focus wants to kind of go away because you may not be able to hear me clearly, but please just kind of command your mind to focus on what I'm saying. So went to Harris Teeter. I got me a little tuna sandwich. Harris Teeter has tuna sandwich plus chips and a drink for like $6.50. You cannot beat it. It's a 6-footer. But look how, actually, it's not a 6 foot. It's not a 6 foot. I'm lying. It is half of a 12-inch. Hold on, forgive me. Look at that. Got me a little chip. Crunch. 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 Got me lemonade. I might save the lemonade for that later and drink water now, because this tuna salad is actually kind of sweet. It's not sweet, but it has like that sweet aura, and this is just too much for me right now. So I'm gonna drink water, and then I'm gonna go to the Peach Cheesecake Factory, Peach Cobbler Factory, and see what's going on in there. Do a little review, and I probably will do. I might do a reel for that. I'm not gonna be able to eat all this. But I was saying, I used to go on like adventures and sit in places. And so I go into the Harris Teeter, I see two girls sitting right there at the front, and they're writing scriptures on Bible study cards. And I just kind of looked at them. And then I went to get my sandwich. And on the way out, I started talking to them. And they were sharing how they went on a missions trip and how they were empowered by doing the work over there, that they want to do something here while they're here in the States. And so they were writing scriptures. I imagine they were just going to give them out. And I was like, that's beautiful. It brought me joy to see you guys doing that. So keep going, keep doing it. And I felt like I live on a high, but I feel like the moment that I just had with the young lady doing what I did made me feel so empowered to like just talk to these other ladies. Like I feel on a high. And I think a lot of people, you are dead. You don't have the tenacity. You don't want to talk really to people. Like when you go out, you're like in a funk, whether you realize it or not, because you're not empowered. You're not getting fueled by doing. Some of you guys are in the wrong place. Some of you guys are not doing the right thing. That adds extra fuel. I think about over these past years, what has really given me fuel? Fuel has come from me doing what I'm called to do, doing the thing that gives me life and strength. And so when I'm able to go out in the streets, I'm already operating at a higher plane just off the fact that I am charged by doing what charges me. On top of that, add the Holy Spirit on top of, baby, let me just bite another to this tuna. This tuna salad is so good. And the funny thing is, they don't even sell it. You know how some places will sell their salads? They don't even sell it. So, one of the other things that today's encounter empowered me, prior to this, I thought about doing like a social media freelance with content creation and doing that for people. And I thought about that, preparing that for this week. And today's encounter really affirmed that. So stay tuned for that. I might start doing that so I ain't gonna tell y'all. I'm literally full already. I'm so full already. So, actually, I feel like I want another piece of that sandwich. Hold on, let me take that, rewind it back. I don't know. I ain't gonna sing the rest of the song. Take that, rewind it back, little. Okay. Take that, rewind it back. on a cinnamon peach praline situation. No ice cream, because I don't do dairy ice cream. So yeah. I'll let you guys know how it is. Okay, guys. Y'all saw me eat a little bit inside the restaurant. I said I had to come out here because I need some water after this. And it actually started drizzling a little bit. I set fire to the rain. So it actually is really good, guys. The peaches, the pralines, and the little crust on top. Pretty good. It's good. Really good. I'm a fan. This is my little treat to myself. And then now we're going to go to our errands. I'm going to turn this camera off so I can meditate. Y'all know when the food's good, I need to meditate on the goodness of God, you know? And they did give me ice cream. I'm glad they put it separate. I don't eat ice cream. Not dairy anyway. So, yeah. All right. So, let me get off of here. Let me meditate and let me think to myself. And that's it. Really quick. So y'all saw it is a new day. I got my toes done. It has been a long time, baby. It's probably been since last year, which is not really bad because it just started to get really warm, but it's been probably like 6 months since I got my toes done, and I needed it because I just needed it. And so now we are going to go show my client some properties, prayerfully that today is a good day. Today is signing day. Today is the day, okay? We're praying that today is the day. And so we're going to show some properties to her. And then after that, we're going to head back home. I'll probably show you, maybe I won't show you some of the properties. I will probably get some real footage as I preview the properties. But yeah. So let's get going. It is now 3:20 something. It's going to take 30 minutes to get out to Raleigh. And so there we go. Let's go. Let's go. Good day. It's another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? I actually don't want y'all to be mine. I want you to be God's. I want you to be Jesus's, okay? Because that makes us better. That makes us better humans. That makes us better humans. Anyhow, it's another day of this vlog. And so today is the day. I told you guys this week, this was a week that I didn't have to work too much at the part-time job, which is an amazing blessing because I'm able to rest. And I was like, oh, I missed my rest. I miss how I just was able to just wake up and do my work and go, I'm going to say work out like I was working out, but just be free and do my Jesus adventures. I do miss that. But every season has a season, okay? I heard this quote, somebody said, at the end of the day got to end. Anywho, so today I woke up a little bit later. I woke up around like 8:30. What else did I do? I told you guys yesterday we took a client, showed her some properties. So I sent her some analysis on the properties that we showed yesterday, the ones that she's interested in. I don't think I was able to show y'all too much of that because, yeah, I didn't show y'all too much of that. Because I was just trying to focus and get through. We had quite a bit of properties to see on yesterday. And so we did that. I washed my hair. I braided my hair down, sis. Y'all know I got the little, I have the set it off braids going on underneath here. So we did the set it off braids. So this wig can stay on. It won't set it off. Okay. And what else we did? I recorded a little video for some new services that I'm going to launch. I told you guys about the social media management and content creation services that we are going to launch. We're just going to see how it flows. I'm going to put it out there and see. I know that there are people that can benefit from it. And so we're just going to put it out there and see. The intent of the services that I know I have been graced to be able to create content. Like creating content for me is just absolutely nothing. Creating a brand message and putting copy together, wording together, always been something in me, not something that I've had to work too much. I've cultivated over the years, but it's always been a gift of mine. And speaking has been a gift of mine. Being able to speak with such confidence in certain spaces, still growing, still evolving. But one thing I do know on social media, I have reached a place that I am grateful to God about, that I stuck with. I stuck with the process, that now I can be able to offer something to other people who are where I was. And so that's what we got going on. So I shot a video for that. I have to edit that. I finished the website just a little bit, nothing too crazy. I shot and recorded some TikTok. I want to get back to doing my inspirational teaching videos. I'm not going to be honest with you guys. I wasn't really feeling it too much. So we'll see how that goes. I did record a couple of those, but we'll see if I'm actually going to release it. Because for me, speaking those type of videos, I really have to feel it in the moment. I really have to be led by the Spirit of God in those videos. And I have to feel the Spirit of God on me for that type of thing. Not that I don't, but there is a motivation, there's an inspiration that comes with it that I enjoy when it's in the right moment with the Spirit of God on me. And I'm opening my mouth. I know that it's not me, but it's really the Spirit of God. That's how I like to move on those videos. So we'll see how those go. But right now, I'm going to grab something to eat really quick. I did meal prep. I made like a spaghetti pasta, so I'll eat that. And maybe go to a little cafe. I want to stop at Target because my foundation is all gone and we need a new work bag. So I'll probably stop at either Burlington, Target, Marshalls. It's all in the same vicinity, and do that. But maybe go sit down in a little cafe and finish editing. Maybe I should bring my computer. Should I bring my computer? Nah, I don't feel like bringing my computer today. I'll finish editing my videos on my phone and see if I can upload it to the website and do it that way. I don't feel like carrying too much stuff today because this is an easy week, okay? This is an easy breezy, beautiful cover girl week. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl week. And so here we go. We're gonna go now. I'm gonna eat. Oh, I got my toes done. I can't show y'all my toes because I actually would kind of weird, but I feel very like, oh. That's how I feel. That's how I feel. When your toes are done, I'm like, let's wear all the sandals. And honestly, I can't wait because I feel like I need to treat myself to like a nice shopping trip one of these days eventually. But now is not the time for that. We gotta learn. Some of us gotta learn some discipline. You know what I'm saying? And some of us need to learn how to, on the other end, treat ourselves. Okay? But anyhow, I am going to treat my stomach to some food. And then I will see you guys on the next one. the little fry, little snack. And now I am in Target. I wanted to get a work bag, and because this organization in my purse is just really ridiculous, really absurd. And like some organization. Oh, this is cute. How much is this? $8 for this little thing? I honestly might go down to Ross. Yeah, it's giving. Let's go down to Ross and see if they got, because I really don't want to spend anything more than $20 for a work bag. So let's go. Thank you, Target. Actually, before we go, because I totally forgot, I told you guys I needed some foundation. So let's get that. I think it's, let me see. All right, guys, I'll be back. I gotta figure this out. Okay, guys, so we got it. And I'm gonna show y'all my little toe. My pants looking wrinkled. Linty. That's what you get for wearing black. Okay, toes down. Okay, we got our foundation. And now we roll. Now we roll. So now I'm just gonna go to the car, and I do have to work this evening at the part-time job, so I'm gonna do that. And yeah, I'm like, no, I'm not paying that. I just really wanted a simple, nice work bag. I might just go get another one from Amazon, because I think this is like it's $20 or something like that. Listen, I verily believe in being wise. I said, if I could find something that'll serve its purpose for less the price, I should do that. So that's what we're gonna do. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put you guys down because I kind of want to rest a little bit and meditate a little bit more before I gotta be talking to people like, hey guys, hey, hi. Hey, hi. Okay, so 2-1. Okay, guys, it is another day, another dollar. I hate that saying. Yes, we're just here with ourselves, being ourselves. This is what we're getting on today. So today is actually Thursday. I was supposed to put up a vlog on Wednesday. Didn't quite get there. We didn't do it. So I'm thinking that this vlog is just going to be a compilation, and I'll do it on Sunday. How's that sound? I hope it sounds good, because that is what's going to happen. So today is Thursday. What I'm going to do now, I woke up and I felt like I wanted to go for a run. So I'm going to go for a run. And today I do work at the part-time job from 12 to 5 today. But when I come back, there's a couple things I want to do as far as businesses, emails, getting things together. And then we're going to go to that job. And then after that, I have a client. She is looking for a rental right now. So we're going to get her in a rental. We'll show her some properties there. And then after that, we'll just see where the day takes us. After that, it's going to be Friday, okay? Because it's going to be the weekend, and then we got another cooking class. So I just said, let's just go ahead and put this all in one vlog. And on Sunday, y'all just get an extended vlog, okay? Okay. So I'll see you soon. So I shared with you guys earlier today, I think I showed you some of I went running, just got off of work maybe like an hour or two ago. Just ate some food, sorry guys. And so I was gonna do my tours with my client, but some of the properties require 24-hour notice. And so we feel like it's better to do it on Saturday. So we'll do those tours on Saturday. But guess what? One of my friends from my old church reached out to me and she said, wait, am I behind you? Am I driving behind you? And I'm like, no, I'm like on the other side of town. And guess what, guys? She has an extra ticket tonight to the baseball game. So guess where I'm going? Look how things turn around. It's literally on the days where I start to feel a little down, feel a little, Lord, I'm just so over all this stuff you give me to do, and I just want to have a little fun. You know, I'm not out here having sex. Not that sex is really, the way I view sex now is not even like, it's just not even fun to have. This took a turn for the left. But you know, I'm not having those type of funs, even though I don't think that's fun anymore, having. Let me reel it back in. But I was like, Lord, I feel like I want a little treat. I want something nice. You know, I want to do something, you know what I'm saying? And so there we go. We're going to go to the game tonight. So maybe I'll show you guys some footage. I'm actually going to get off the phone now because I wanted to charge up. My phone is actually dying. I think I want to take an Uber over to the stadium. And I want to charge this up. And I'll show you guys a little bit of the game. But other than that, I'm really just going to be chilling today and having a good time. All right, good morning, guys. It is another day, another dollar. I don't even want. I keep saying that. It's another day. It's another day to experience the goodness of God. It's another day to experience favor. It's another day to realize that you come from another kingdom, another place, and therefore the things of this world are literally beneath you. You're here. You experience life, but you also must remember that this is not your home. This is not your start and end. You came from another place, a realer place, a better place. And so just remember that when you're going throughout your day today. Okay. Okay. So yesterday the baseball game was so fun. I had such a good time. It was really good. It was actually what I needed. And I think I showed you guys some of that. But today is the day of our cooking class. We are making dumplings. We are going to have fun tonight. I am excited. We have about 11 people for tonight's cooking class. And so we're going to go run our errands, get all the materials that we need for this class. This class is it's more steps that they have to do. It's more engaging. But as far as like the pre-prep and all this stuff, it's not that much I have to do on my end. And so we're going to go now, go get the stuff, and then pack up, head over there, leave out of here by like 4, get there by like 4:30, start setting up, and it'll be a good time tonight. I think sometimes we forget that we are living in answered prayers. We are living in moments that we literally pray for. I remember, and I was just kind of thinking about this last night. I was like, oh, I kind of miss the older seasons where it was just kind of me and you, and it was very just not so many distractions, not so many people. I just really enjoyed that. But we also have to recognize that there's beauty in every season, and if we hold a season up against another season in comparison, that is foolish and unwise, because you don't essentially allow the season to do what it do, be what it be. You don't allow yourself to fully experience, right? It robs you of the present. And so that's what I've been kind of like going through my mind, like, oh, that was so sweet. But I remember in those seasons, I also was like, oh, but I wish I had more. I wish I could do this. I wish I didn't have to be here. And now that I am here, right, and I am in spaces where I can host cooking classes and really just be in my business element, like, not me looking back and being like, oh, I wish some message to you. Don't even, comparison is very foolish. When I was running yesterday, I did a little Instagram reel story, And there's a scripture that says 2 Corinthians verse 10, I forget the chapter, but it talks about comparison. It says, those people, they furnish testimonies about themselves. Basically, they brag and boast about what they do. And the second part of the verse says, however, a person, kind of essentially this, a person who measures himself by another person or compares themselves to another person is unwise. What they do is unwise. So essentially, anytime you compare, right, you literally rob yourself of joy, you rob yourself of the present, you rob yourself of the beautiful, the beauty of the moment. And so even when you compare yourself with people, it's foolish, very foolish, unwise to do that. Just remember your mind when I'm comparing myself. Oh, this is a foolish thought, I'm wise. This is not wise. This ain't it. It's foolish. I'm comparing myself. I might be comparing myself to a banana and I'm an apple. Very foolish. Why am I doing that? It's foolish. It's dumb. It's dumb. As soon as that thought comes in your mind, oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. That's not a foolish thought. That's not a high thought. That's not a noble thought. That's not a true thought. Come on, we got to get rid of it. And so that's how we talk about when we cast down thoughts that exalt itself over the truth. First and foremost, the original scripture, meaning the truth of Jesus Christ and who he is, right? And the word of God. But there are some truths that we exalt. There's some lies that we exalt itself and we raise up in our mind. And how do we raise a thought up in our mind as truth? Is the more you meditate on it, the more you lean on it. How do you lean on a thought? You keep bringing it up. You keep rehashing it. You keep ruminating about it. That's what you show you. That's how you show what you have trust in. And so a lot of us have trust in fears more so than the truth. And as soon as you have that thought come in your head, be like, yeah, no, that's a lie that I'm exalting as truth. As soon as I continue to think about it, as soon as I continue to meditate on it, I'm exalting it as truth, right? And as soon as I continue to do that, as soon as I continue to reiterate thoughts that are not truth, it's eventually going to bleed out of my actions. It's part of my character now. And so as soon as you kind of come through those thoughts and become aware that that's, sometimes some of us actually our thoughts got to slow down. We got to slow down and be aware and conscious of the thoughts, right? And be able to filter. Because every thought that comes in your mind is not a noble thought. It's not a thought of truth. And so as soon as those thoughts of comparison come in, baby, say, oh, now this is not a noble thought. This is not a true thought. I got to cast it down. How do I cast it down? I reject it. And it says, the scripture that talks about, a point of when you resist the devil, you resist the enemy, they shall flee. We talk about that in the grander sense with the enemy. When you resist the ploys and temptations of the enemy, he gotta flee. But when you resist certain thoughts that serve as an enemy to your peace and truth, it gotta stop. It gotta flee. Now, there are instances where we understand that there's mental illnesses, there's malnutrition in our bodies and things like that. And so in those cases, there might be other things that we have to address to help our thinking, right? But ultimately, a lot of us just have issues with filtering out the thoughts and casting it down and kicking it down, okay? So as soon as you compare yourself to somebody, you got to kick it down. As soon as you start comparing a season to another season, oh, how you wish, got to cast it down. Got to get rid of it. Gotta go. That ain't right. That ain't the truth. That ain't the truth. The truth is there's beauty in this season. And if I stop comparing myself to another season, I can really tap in and glean what I'm supposed to glean from this season. You can't glean what you glean. You can't glean looking back. Oh, that's a word. When you're in the fields, there's a process that they talked about. It used to be their welfare system. A lot of us know the story about Ruth and Boaz, right? It was a gleaning system. She went through the fields and she was allowed to go and glean and pick up because that was their welfare system of the day. The people who didn't have much were able to go to the fields and glean. How can you glean looking backwards? You cannot gather looking backwards. You cannot reap the future by looking backwards, okay? We look back sometimes to learn lessons, but if we come to a point where we're looking back and we're getting stuck, that ain't it. We got to refocus, reanalyze. And so that's the message today. Let me go out and go to my errands, and I'll take you guys with me a little bit, baby. Because sometimes when I'm out, I like to get done real quick. And so sometimes it slows me down. So, but we'll see. I'll probably show y'all just a little bit. And let's get ready. show you guys the setup today. It was kind of chaotic a little bit. There was an event, literally the street that my event place is on. They have a festival like on that street, so it's blocked off. A couple streets are blocked off, so I wasn't able to get in as early as I liked. And then I had to set up the tables, like it was set up like this, and I had to do some things to get it right. But this is one of the classes that I feel very proud of myself for, because I was able to kind of maintain my composure. I didn't get antsy, I didn't get anxious. We just got to get it done. And we got it done, and they enjoyed it, and it was a hit. I just love that I get to do this. I just do. And so now let me get out of here because I am tired. I'm ready to go home. And I don't know, should this be the end of the vlog? It probably will. So I thank you guys for being a part of this week with me. It was a lot of things going on. It may be a little scattered, I don't know. But you all did get some messages. Don't lose your composure. Understand that you also have a helper, right? I have a helper, even though I didn't have a physical helper today, even though some of them helped me like break down, but setting up, I didn't have a physical helper, but I had the help of the Holy Spirit that kept me calm, that kept me grounded. And sometimes that's the help that we need to really reinforce us that we got what it takes to get it done. And so we got it done. It was a good time. They enjoyed themselves, and I am gonna head out of here. All right, y'all, I love you. Bye.